Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Saturday, June 20th. Hope everybody had a good week. It was a long week, interesting week, eventful week. Today is hopefully going to be a step in the right direction as far as hopefully getting back to kind of somewhat a routine. Gyms are open, movie theaters are open, and if you saw my video about my COVID-19 testing experience, you know that I tested negative. So as far as I'm concerned, I'm good to go. Good to go back to the gym, good to go back to see a movie. And it's cool, our local movie theater, we have two theaters. We have a small, I think, independently run movie theater, and then we have a Regal Cinema, so a big chain. The Regal's not ready to open. I think they just announced mid-July is when they're going to open. But the small independent theater is open, and they're opening back up with $5 movies and some old classic films. So they're playing The Goonies, Grease, Saturday Night Fever, Jaws, E.T., and Beetlejuice, I think. I think that's the 6. So that's awesome. I haven't seen any of those movies on the big screen. I've seen them all before, but not on the big screen. So I'm excited for that. I think I'm gonna go see Jaws later. That's something I'm actually really looking forward to. That's gonna be awesome. And then also gonna go back and hit the gym for the first time. So that's gonna be interesting. See how it goes. Right now though, I'm on my way to go get coffee, per usual. It's almost 10 a.m. Slept in, and that's just kind of been the routine for Saturdays. That's the day I usually sleep in the longest. And I feel good. So, but now I need some caffeine, so we'll get this day started. Hopefully you can hear me. There's a lot of sounds going on out here. There's a big water fountain right there. You can see some guys power washing in front of a Buffalo Wild Wings. But got the coffee, and it's delicious. I like coming down to the non-drive-through ones when I can, just to try and support them, because the drive-through Starbucks are doing hella business. They're gonna be fine, right? They're always packed. But some of the the walk-in cafe Starbucks, no drive-through, I've heard some of them have just been struggling as far as business goes. People are just more hesitant to go in, and I get it. So you put on my mask, walk in, I got my mask right here. And then just, I got the time, try and support them, good people working there. So I was just gonna get the coffee, but I'm sitting here and getting a little hungry now. I was gonna eat at home, but I'm sitting here, and what's staring at me right in the face is, you can see what that is right there. That's a Panera Bread. Whoa, why am I still zoomed in? No. Zoom out. There we go. That's a Panera Bread, and a bagel really sounds good. So and we are back home. Went to Panera, did another Audible, did not get a bagel, got something better, because I didn't think they were gonna have any left, but they did, and look what we got. This is the best thing at Panera. Well, this is just like a bacon, egg, and cheese sandwich on a brioche bun, pretty good, with a side of their chipotle aioli, delicious. But this is what I'm really excited about. Usually if you get there like after 9 o'clock, they don't have any, but this is their best thing on the menu. Breakfast menu, that is. This is a spinach and artichoke souffle, and there's the coffee. Yeah, that's awesome. Pretty excited about that. So going to eat this all up. Technically today is supposed to be a cheat day. At 3,000 calories a day, I don't really think you need a cheat day. Again, it's more about the types of foods, not restricting myself on anything. But this, as opposed to last week where nothing really sounded good, this sounds really good, and I'm going to very much enjoy this. If we go to the movies later, might indulge in some popcorn. Probably not any candy, just not a candy person. Yeah, I'm gonna eat this very quickly, and you guys don't want to see that. You probably don't want to see that. But after that, we will talk a little bit more. So hang in there. It's flaky, it's eggy, it's cheesy, some nice zest from the spinach and the artichokes, some really good seasoning in there. It's soft. It's not hot, it's just a little bit warm. It was probably a little hotter when I picked it up, but right now it's like the perfect temperature just to eat it all up. It's really, really good. I mean, you don't need to add anything to it. Sometimes I might add like hot sauce, but no, it doesn't need anything right now. It's perfect, just like this. Okay, it's about 1 o'clock in the afternoon. It's time to get back to the gym. Probably not going to go too hard or anything. I pay for 2 gym memberships. I pay for LA Fitness, which is my preferred gym, all other things being equal. I also pay for Planet Fitness. So it's $10 a month for Planet Fitness, open 24 hours. It's closer to my house. And you know, for more basic workouts, I'll just go there because it's typically less crowded and it's closer. So I think that's where I'm going to go right now. And we'll see. Probably just do some of the stuff I haven't been able to do at home. So I like to do like like a rowing machine or some lat pull downs, stuff like that. And then we'll do probably some just arm work, and that's probably going to do it. So looking forward to that. Not going to record in the gym just because I really don't know what it's going to be like in there. And I just don't know how I feel about recording in the gym in general. So we'll touch base after the workout and I'll let you know how it went. So see you soon. Focusing. Okay. Well, gotta say that was a big success actually. Not a lot of people in the Planet Fitness. There's probably, I don't know, 12 people total working out, and half of them were on the cardio machine, so that was good. Yeah, did some back workouts. It was nice to have like a pulley system again, so I did some lat pull downs. I did some seated rows. What else? Some pull-ups. I only have a 20-pound dumbbell at home. That's the heaviest I have, so it was nice to do like some one-arm rows with heavier dumbbells. That was good. Easy bars. I've definitely missed having easy bars for just like curls or for doing more rows with the easy bar. Much better. I might have to invest in one of those. Those are clutch. So yeah, it was great, and tons of sanitizer and towels and disinfectant spray to wipe down everything when you were done, and everyone I saw was wiping everything down after they were done. So that was good. So they ask you to wear a mask when you walk in and when you walk out, which people were doing, but they weren't making you wear masks while you were at the stations or on the cardio equipment or in the dumbbell racks, which, you know, if that's a deal breaker for you, then you might want to stay away. But for me, especially considering there weren't a lot of people in there, I was fine taking my mask off and working out. I feel like when I'm doing weights or on a machine, I could work out with a mask on if I really had to. I don't think that'd be too much of an inconvenience. On the cardio equipment though, like a treadmill or a Stairmaster, I couldn't do a mask. I just couldn't do it. But overall, I'm pretty pleased with how that went. You know, as long as I feel good and I feel healthy, I'm probably going to keep going to the gym as long as they let me to. So that's probably what we're going to be doing going forward. I'm not sure when I'll be going back to LA Fitness, just because this has pretty much everything I'd like to do, and I think it's going to be a lot less crowded, at least at the start. So might just be eating that $30 a month I'm paying at LA Fitness for now, and then just doing the $10 Planet Fitness. So yeah, but we'll play that by ear as we go forward. Now it's time to, I'm really thirsty. I'm not really hungry, but I'm really thirsty, so we'll see what sounds good on the way home. Okay, made it back home. I was thinking about maybe stopping somewhere and getting something to eat and or drink, but you know, on the way home I just you know what really sounded good was a nice tall glass of water. And so I didn't feel like stopping anywhere just to get that. So I figured I'd just come home and figure something out. And something I used to eat or drink when I was on this really calorie restricted diet was a big ass smoothie. For whatever reason, that really satisfied me when I was on lower calories. Every day for lunch, I'd come down and make a big smoothie, usually with some type of greens in there too. Today, opted for no greens since it's my cheat day. But I'll show you what we did put in there. So, start out with a scoop of the Cake Pop Select Protein, and with a little bit of pineapple. We went with some milk, some ice, organic blueberries, and some frozen strawberries. Oh, and a banana, about 90 grams. So, kept the liquid pretty minimum. If you could see, it's pretty thick. It's more like, it kind of has like the texture and the consistency of like an acai bowl. I don't know if you ever had one of those. So I'm going to scoop that out into a glass, and we'll be enjoying that. That's going to be my post-workout meal. And I'll probably have another scoop of aminos just in some water just to drink it down. And then after that, we'll get on the computer for a little bit. There's a video going up right now, my COVID-19 testing experience. Please check that out and let me know your thoughts. So I'm going to make sure that's uploaded okay, and then a little bit later on, we're going to go to the movies, and we're going to see Jaws. Today's actually the 45th anniversary of when Jaws was released in theaters back in 1975. So that was just a coincidence, today being the anniversary, and us going to go see it. So looking forward to that, and in the meantime, I will be drinking this smoothie, so see you in a few.
Yay, we're here! Here's the movie.
Okay, made it back home. Linked up with the family there, went out to the movies. The smaller theater by my house, $5 movies, showing all these classics. Such a good deal. And seeing Jaws on the big screen for the first time. I've seen Jaws probably 10 times before. First time on the big screen, and it was awesome. So cool. The movie definitely holds up. I mean, some of the film's like a little grainy, but as far as the movie goes, it's so good. And seeing it on the big screen in a theater, just really cool. That could be one of the unintended cool things that come out of all this, as movie theaters open back up. There's no really new movies out to show. So what do? You make some deals with these studios, play some old films. If they throw out some of the Indiana Jones movies or Star Wars movies or just other old classics, or even movies from like a few years ago, like the first Avengers movie or something like that. That'd be awesome to go back and see on the big screen. Definitely do that. And at $5, sure. Did want to make it a point to buy some concessions. So we got large popcorn, large drink, icy. They had like these boneless chicken wings. Got an order of that. Most people don't know. Really, people who own movie theaters, they're not really in the movie business. They're more in the popcorn business. I mean, when you think about it, or when you research it, if it's a $10 movie ticket, right? The theaters actually only get about 30% on average of the ticket sales. So like a third, which means they don't really make a lot of money off of their tickets, which is why they charge so much for their popcorn and candy and soda. They need to make those markups and make those sales to stay in business, because they don't make a lot of money off the movies. It's an interesting little tidbit, but so that's why I wanted to make a point, especially when they're opening back up again, buy those concessions, spend the extra couple bucks. We're saving a lot of money on $5 movies. Spend that extra money you save on those concessions. So that's what we did. I'm still hungry though. Probably gonna get at least one more meal in before the end of the day. It's only about 7:30. Oh, before I forget, quick 60-second review of Jaws. Classic Spielberg. One of his first, big blockbuster movies. Really put him on the map. It's how he got, into E.T. and the Jurassic Parks and the Indiana Jones to come later. This is like his first big foray into, the big summer movie. It's so good. The story definitely holds up. The characters are memorable. You got Chief Brody, the mayor. Oh my God, the mayor. What's his name? I forget his name already, but every time I watch the movie, I'm like, you idiot, I hate this guy. Oh, the mayor is so bad. The shark, watching it again, you know, it's been at least probably a year or two since I've seen it. The shark looks so good. The actual live action animatronic shark looks so good. And there's a couple, you know, jump scares and thrown in there, and it's just fun. It's a fun movie. It's a great story. There's great shots. Cinematography is amazing. The score by John Williams, I mean, it's iconic. It's so good. It's just one of Spielberg's best, one of my favorite movies ever. And seeing it on the big screen, it was just so great. Definitely recommend it. You see any of those movies popping up on screens around you, go out there, go see an old movie and support the movie theater business, because it's something I love and want to make sure it's healthy. So yeah, we will touch base in a little bit. Back in the kitchen again. Dinner time. Gonna call an audible. No fast food for dinner, even though it is a cheat day. I've decided on something just as good, just as tasty, not spending any money, and probably less fat overall. Let me show you what we got. So, one of the biggest hacks in Trader Joe's history is this bad boy, this bad bear. The Trader Joe's gluten-free cheese pizza with a cauliflower crust. It's really good. It's really, really good. Is it, you know, pizza from my favorite New York style pizza place in town? No. Is it Pizza Hut quality? No, it's not. But for 760 calories for the whole pie, it's awesome. And it's cauliflower, which makes it healthy, right? It's good. It's really good. Gonna top that off with, does anybody recognize what this is? This is an egg batter. It's French toast batter. Gonna finish off with either 2 freaky man slices of French toast or 3 normal slices of French toast. Probably the latter. That's probably what we're gonna do. So we're gonna have that whole pizza. We're gonna have French toast, Coach Greg playing in the background. It's gonna be a good meal. Gonna top it off with some sugar-free syrup, maybe a little butter, you know? It's a cheat day, it's the last meal. Well, before our glass of milk to finish the night off. But really looking forward to this. I'll show you what the finished product looks like in a few. All right, French toast is ready. I'm not gonna wait for the pizza to be ready to eat this. I don't want it to be cold, and I don't want to reheat it, so it's gonna go down right now. Show you what we got. Finished product. Got 3 slices right here. You know, you see? Got some butter on top. Oh, some butter fell off. Butter. I would not be doing this if it wasn't a Saturday. I might make the French toast, but not butter. Here we go. Sugar-free syrup. I mean, let's look at the matter. 20 calories for 2 tablespoons, you know? So even if I put like 3 servings, right? It's all good. It's gonna roll off. Oh. There we go. Oh, man. Let's take a bite. Take a bite. So good. I get way too excited for this, but gotta show you the finished product, of course. Look at that. All nice and sliced and diced. Oh yeah, look at that. Delicious. Don't know if I'll be able to eat the whole thing, to be honest. The French toast, pretty filling. But I'm going to probably at least half of it. I'd really like to have some ranch with this. If you pizza on ranch, yay or nay? Yay or nay? I say yay. Ranch on a lot of things, so good. Also wish it was a pepperoni pizza. That's my favorite kind. Yeah, gonna eat this up. Not too much going on the rest of the night, to be honest. All the excitement's over for the day. Gym, movies. I mean, there was a time there for a while I had no idea whether I'd get a movie again this year or when I'd go back to the gym. So, you know, to do both for the same time again in the same day, it's pretty exciting. Progress. But I think it's important to, when you go back and do these things that you weren't able to do for a while, wear the damn mask, follow the rules that are there, and then, you know, eventually the rules won't be there anymore, and, you know, hopefully sooner than later. But while they're there, just do it. So yeah, eat this up, and I'll see you in a few. Well, things are kind of winding down over here. It's about 10:45. It's been a long day. Had a great workout. Went to the movies. Ate some good food. Spent some time with family. I mean, what more can you ask for on a weekend, on a Saturday? Tomorrow is Father's Day in the United States. So shout out to all the dads and poppies and baby daddies out there. I will be going to see my dad tomorrow, spending the day. Hopefully, I know one brother will be there for sure. Not sure about the other, and some step siblings as well. Yeah, should be a cool day. Probably just some drinks, some food, some sports, some gifts. You know, that old chestnut. You know, these vlogs aren't always going to be super extravagant. It's going to be a lot of just, you know, days in the life, and sometimes the days in my life are like that. So you indulge me today. I thank you. Stay healthy, stay safe out there, and we will talk again soon. So peace.